Hello and welcome to A Girl, a Guy, and a Microphone. I'm a girl, Danielle Renee.
I'm a guy, Richard G.
And these are our microphones. In today's episode of GGM, Girl, Guy, Mike.
Whoa, look at you.
Acronym.
That's what it's called?
Is it?
What are those initials?
No, acronym.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how we can be fancy.
Gig 'em!
Hey, did you guys listen to an episode of GGM today?
Did you listen to Gig 'em?
So, in today's episode of GGM, we are going to be discussing TV shows, favorites, hates, likes, all that stuff.
Boom.
Rich, what do you think about that?
Let's get into it.
All right.
Let's get into it!
Let's dig in. So, where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the ones we hate or the ones we love?
Let's start at the beginning of television back in 1954 when the Westinghouse... No. Let's start with likes.
Okay.
Then we'll go into hatred. So...
Okay.
That's how we'll start. We'll start happy, and then we'll just we'll go into anger.
We'll make a positivity sandwich by starting with happy, and then going into bad, and then ending with goodness of some sort.
Like mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Put some mayonnaise on a sandwich?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are your favorites?
Oh man, Mad Men.
Okay.
Love Mad Men. That was a great show. When I was a kid, of course, obviously, gotta go Star Trek. My mom used to watch the reruns of Star Trek. That's one I loved. What else do I love? I watch a lot of TV. But there's Mad Men, there's Star Trek. I really dig the Seinfeld. Ooh. That was a really good show.
Yeah. Really
funny show. Oh yeah, the wrestling that's on TV.
Yeah.
You know, NXT, Impact, that sort of stuff. Monday Night Football, I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
Sunday Night Football, NFL.
All those.
You see all the TV I watch?
All those. Okay, those are good ones.
No, I'm trying to think also too, because might be surprised. I used to watch Touched by an Angel.
Yeah.
I used to love that show.
That is a good show. It's been a hot minute.
We'll talk some 80s TV shows because I love a lot of those too.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen
that. It's hard to find now. It's weird.
Yeah.
With all the streaming stuff going on,
Mm-hmm. Well, my favorites, so I don't have it in a clean list like I do with my movies, 1, 2, 3. I just have general favorites. Up in the top, for sure, is Golden Girls. Love Golden Girls. Surprised I'm not wearing my Golden Girls shirt today. I have 2 Golden Girls.
She's a big nut, Golden Girls, man.
So that's on there. I really like Friends. I like most of the shows that I like are probably just like my movies, older shows, 90s, primetime comedy, Full House.
Oh yeah.
Step by Step.
TGIF, man.
Oh my
on
God.
ABC.
Thank God it's Friday. TGIF.
Yep.
I would watch that.
Loved it.
That is what we did on Friday. She's
not lying, guys.
You watch TGIF.
Yep.
And then remember, they'd finish it up with the movie, the Friday night movie.
No, this was before TGIF where they did the whole Family Matters, things like that. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Because they'd have the comedies, and all of a sudden the Friday night movie would be The Exorcist.
Yeah.
After 2 great sitcoms, like Three's Company, and then followed up by Welcome Back, Kotter, and then the Friday night movie, The Exorcist.
Ooh.
It's really ABC.
Really?
But now, of course, like you said, in the 90s though, they created that TGIF block of comedies that even I enjoyed. There's Family Matters, Step by Step.
Family Matters, Step by Step, Boy Meets World.
Yeah, Boy Meets World. Topanga!
Yeah.
Which, by the way, a friend of mine is going to start working with her.
What?
Yeah.
I'm super jealous.
Yeah.
Her name's Danielle.
Yep.
Because all Danielles are cool. It's a fact. Just Danielle Official plays.
Oh, this one's cool. I don't remember the other one, but
pretty cool. Yeah.
This
So
one's
what
cool.
is your friend doing with Topanga? With Danielle?
It's really top secret, but it deals with clothing. So
Man, I'm so upset.
Yeah, I know. It's like, wow.
Do we get to meet her? Can
Probably
your friend
not.
Make us meet her.
That would be-
Dang.
Man, I hate when that happens.
Well, it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Okay, so all those
Oh, yeah.
Golden Girls, Three's Company.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. Gosh, I love Three's Company. Like, John Ritter. Is it John Ritter?
Yep.
And I think his kid is Jack Ritter. I don't know. He has sons.
Oh, Jason.
He has sons that are in like TV shows now.
Jason Ritter.
Yeah. Love them. Okay, but my newer shows that I like would probably be I like Modern Family.
That's a good show. I will say that.
Hilarious, but I guess it's ending, right?
It's ended. Yeah,
Or
it's
it
over.
ended.
There's some stuff on the table.
American Housewife. I like that one.
I got opinions on that, but anyways.
We'll get into that.
Wow.
My show that I could actually binge, that like a show that I'm actually like addicted to and have to watch every episode and watch it in order, is Pretty Little Liars. So that was in like about 2010-ish. Yeah, that's fine. My cat wants in the house, but he's gonna be fine. Probably about 2010-ish, something like that.
Oh.
And it is like an addicting show. I'll talk about that in a second.
Nice. Yeah, I think that, because you mentioned Modern Family, really funny show.
Yeah.
I love that show. Cam was just a great character.
Gosh.
Love that kid.
Cam is hilarious.
Cam was fantastic. So.
Okay, so your top ones. Give the premise of those.
Well, Mad Men was basically about an advertising agency in the 60s.
Okay.
And come to find out, the guy, Don Draper, was not really Don Draper. He stole the identity and wore.
Oh.
And became somebody else. Okay. And he was this advertising executive in the 60s, and it had all the neat stuff, the neat music, the neat clothes. You could smoke in the offices.
Man, you used to be able to drink at work.
Exactly.
Why can't we do that now? That's why people are depressed, is because we can't drink in the workforce.
You got that
How
right.
How can you survive a day without drinking? Now, not that I'm like...
You got a good question on that one, sister. I mean, how do we survive?
I'm just saying I would like to pull like a margarita out of my desk from time to time. That's all I'm saying.
Heck yeah, they used to back then they used to have the go to their little table thing. Clean,
Exactly.
Clean,
Yeah. Legit bar. Have a nice little
Pretty
cocktail.
much, yeah.
And let's also talk about how everybody back then could make cocktails. Now we can't make shit for ourselves. You have to go to a bar. But back then, everybody had this nice little setup at their home, and they're like, "Would you like
you
your
can.
spriggity?" And then they just
I have had spriggity. It's delicious.
It's good. Okay, so Mad Men, about this dude who...
Yeah, pretty much in a war, he stole a guy's identity that died. But anyways.
And the show follows him doing what? Being shady?
Oh yeah, being shady. Cheating on his wife.
So it's just
pretty much
shows his shady life dealings.
Yeah. Okay. Kids and everything, and all the other characters with Peggy and everything. And it follows also the kind of the times of the decade where, women were starting to be more liberated near the end of the show, and it's fantastic.
Girl power.
Girl power.
Girl power. Sorry.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but no, it's a really great show. Really great writing.
Writing? It's cool. Gate writing is cool too. Yeah.
Gate, God.
So what were your...
Why do I handle the notes?
What was the other ones? So I've actually never seen Mad Men, so...
You should. It's a really good show. It has, like I said, really good writing with it.
It's a drama.
It's a drama, yeah.
Okay.
There's some humor to it. So, what else did I say I used to watch? Wow, I should have wrote this down.
Yeah, it's okay. While you think about that, I'll tell you about one of my favorite ones. So I'll get into the Pretty Little Liars because, guys, this show is nuts. Okay? Talk about twists and turns. So it's a drama, but it's not I don't know. It's like a light drama, I guess. You know, like it's kind of
What?
it's a mystery, right? So like you're trying to solve a mystery.
Okay.
But it's not like most drama shows are like, you know, too intense and dramatic, and like this is different. Like it's kind
of like Homicide or SVU.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's like a drama and a mystery.
I don't want to watch it.
But it's so good. So it follows this group of friends, these 4 friends, and they're in high school, and it follows them on this crazy journey of basically someone is he's someone, like he, she, it, we don't know, is named A, and they're stalking the girls. So they're stalking them, and basically like they know everything about their life, and they're always there, and they're always basically like twisting things around to make it seem like it's the girl's fault, but it's not. And like, so basically you're following them on this journey to try and figure out who A is. So it's like the big thing is like, who is A? And guys, there's 7 seasons, and like the seasons are like 25, 26 episodes a season. So like it's a chunk of a season, right? And there's about 7 seasons. You don't figure out who A is until season 6.
Okay.
And it is mind-blowing.
Hey, wait, hold on for a second. I gotta do math here. How many seasons was it again?
7.
And when did they expose the A person?
6.
So what the hell did they do in the 7th season?
Oh, so much. Like, they could have done...
Wait a minute here. That's kind of like...
They could have done, like, they could have done more. I wish they would have done more seasons. But season 7...
I had to do the math. I'm like, wait, that's...
Season 7 is kind of like life after A. You know what I mean? Like...
Life after A. That's...
How to get through it. Because it's like guys, it's intense. If you like shows that you've got to, like, follow, then do this. But it's one of those shows that you can't, like, watch, you know, episode 3 and then watch episode 8. You know, like, you've got to go in order, and it is, like, you've got to pay attention, and it is mind-blowing. That's that one. Pretty Little Liars.
I thought, like, in season 7, they would just be, like, you know, just winding things down, you know, like, well, we found out who A is. What are you going to do next? I don't know.
No, it's like, you know, it's like they're always going to be haunted. And, like, there's always stuff that keeps happening.
Nice.
So you can just keep going. I wish they would have.
Yeah, another show that I brought up was Star Trek.
Yes.
The original series, by the way. I'm a fan of that. As you can see my shirt. Man, we used to, you know, that came out in, like, 66. We all know about Star Trek. It's the 5-year voyage.
What? What? Star Trek? I've never heard of it. Just kidding.
Man,
said no one ever.
We were about to fight here in a second. I was about to fisticuffs. But obviously it's the journey of the Starship Enterprise and their 5-year mission, even though sadly the original episodes were 3 years. NBC gave him 3 years, and like the other 2, we don't know what to do. But
so, how many episodes was how many seasons was Star Trek?
3.
3. It was only 3 seasons.
It was only 3 seasons,
and it's such like an iconic show.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't believe that it only had 3 seasons.
Absolutely. Excuse me.
Were the seasons like how many episodes did they have? A lot or like?
Oh, I think back in the 60s, I think it
was like
they did.
10?
I think maybe 13 episodes, maybe back then, because it wasn't, you know, yeah. And it's really funny because I think back then they weren't ready for how campy and how interesting Star Trek is, because you really saw a mix of everybody, you know, because the last episode we talked about To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah. And
how they had to, you know, integrate with the black guy. But if you look at Star Trek back then, I mean, you got a black, an Asian, you know, a Vulcan, and they were all melding, and they were not even fighting. They were as peaceful as they can be together in a time when everything was so diverse in the 60s.
Right.
Especially at that point where when it came out and then when it ended, they were getting deep into Vietnam.
Yeah.
So things were changing.
Okay.
So, and the campiness is beautiful.
So maybe he was trying to guide our path towards everybody getting
It's kind of interesting. I'm thinking it was like ahead of its time.
Yeah. Because,
you know, there was still some racism. There was still some, you know, meanness to it in the real world.
Right. I mean, there's still racism now.
Exactly.
Which is very unfortunate and needs to stop.
But Star Trek was like, hey, in the year 2588, we've got everybody getting along with each other. Man. Whites, blacks, Vulcans. I mean, it's... And then there was the stupidest episodes, but they were fun to watch. I loved them.
That's crazy, though, that a show that's only 3 seasons with 13 episodes per season is still, like, huge. And
exactly.
Everybody knows about it.
Exactly.
Whether
because
they watched it or not.
I think what happened was that when the movies came out in 79, I think it was almost about 10 years after the whole original cast, got together. They made those movies and then started marketing, started everything, and then everything blew up for Star Trek. So
let's talk about the glory of William Shatner, shall we? Because William Shatner,
my man, he
is just like an icon. He's older than I thought that he was.
Me too. I agree.
I was shocked. Can you Google it?
It happened recently. He had a birthday, and I was like, what?
People, but he's like in his 90s.
80s, I think.
Or 80s. He's older than you think. Like, he's always looks the same to me. He just doesn't.
No, he's 90.
See, that's what I'm telling you.
It's crazy. He's 90.
He's 90 years old, and he is...
I'm 90. I can't believe I'm 90. Danielle, I'm 90 years old.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you. I could do a good Shatner.
I love him.
I ran into him.
I'm just kidding.
Well, what did you say? What? I'm sorry.
You missed the joke.
Yeah, I did miss the joke. Can you say it again?
I said, I love him. And then I said, not Rich, William Shatner.
Damn. All right. Sorry. I see how it is.
No, I love Rich too. But William Shatner.
No, apparently not.
Icon. 90 years old. And he's still he looks the same as he did when he played in Miss Congeniality, which was like...
Pretty much, yeah.
In like early 2000s, which was like 20 years ago, which is nuts.
I will tell you something. I ran into him.
No.
To William Shatner, yes.
You saw him?
Yep, I ran into him. It was, I was living in LA in 2014, and I was at Starbucks, Santa Monica Boulevard.
What?
And I was standing there and stuff, and I hear, excuse me, and it was a,
shut up.
Excuse me.
No, it was
and
not.
I was like, look, and it was Shatner. And I was like, hi. He's like, hello. And then he walked out.
So that was your exchange?
That was my exchange with William Shatner. Give me the damn cream. Get out of my way, fat guy. I need the cream.
So he was nice from your
experience? He was, absolutely, yeah.
And he said nice. Hi?
Yep.
Wow. That's cool. I wish I could meet William Shatner. Look at you. Have you met any other famous people?
Wow. That would be a whole different show, actually.
Oh, let's do that. Okay, we won't talk about it now.
But I will say this, though. I will say this. I can actually say that I worked with Jane Fonda and Robert Redford.
Wow. Man, that is... What a cliffhanger that is. Because, I want to know now. And now I can't. So...
Next episode.
Cool.
Let's do the next episode. Tell us about the Golden Girls.
Yeah. So, I can't make phones work. Golden Girls.
I got magic.
Golden Girls is amazing. It's just a classic, and that is just like how Home Alone is like my feel-good comfort movie. Golden Girls is my feel-good comfort show. So, if I watch it if I need help falling asleep, but I watch it I'm not saying it makes you fall asleep.
Mine, you're gonna laugh at mine.
It just helps.
You're gonna laugh at mine.
Yours?
Mine is the Twilight Zone.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
That's weird for me, though. It's not, because it's
It is kind of creepy to fall asleep to.
I was gonna say, I don't know why, but Twilight Zone, I love watching it. Great writing, but I'm like,
black and
white. Black and white.
The black and white,
good writing,
soothing, good writing. It's kind of calm. Yet scary.
Oh, yeah.
But if you don't pay attention to the scary, I can see that. I've fallen asleep to Twilight Zone before. But that might be one of the ones that, creeps up on you subconsciously and then, gives you...
Pretty much, dreams. Yeah. Pretty much.
But Golden Girls follows 4 BFFs, 3 BFFs and a mom, which, let's be honest, Sophia is the coolest, and she's also in this BFF. So, that's funny. It's basically like Pretty Little Liars.
They got older.
They got older.
That's what it is.
There's no,
It's Pretty Little Liars. It's the elder years.
exactly.
Remember what happened to A? I don't know. Is she still around?
Yeah, without the mystery. More of the just like they're just living their life.
Did they have an A on the Golden Girls?
No. So you've got Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia.
I will say that they brought the heat when it came to roasting.
There's Dorothy, which is played by B. Arthur.
The best B. Arthur.
She can get these looks.
Oh, she's
like she roasts people without saying a word.
Yeah, she's
like her
bad
looks
woman.
are classic, and her roasts are classic. Like man, she's good. She's good.
I've seen the roast on the Golden Girls, man. They are just like
it's classic. And then of course you've got Rose, who is Betty White, which Betty White is an icon. She's one of the same. She's like William Shatner, but she's like 100. Is she 100?
She's about to be 100. Yep.
So Betty White's still kicking, and she's amazing, and she plays Rose, and so she's like the super sweet one. She's like the sweet, naive one, kind of ditzy, and then Dorothy's like the smart, sophisticated, like badass.
Pretty much.
Can be rude, but yet witty.
She's badass.
Yeah, she just like puts you in your place.
Badass, yep.
And then there's Blanche, which is like the provocative minx of the group, and she's
a whore.
She's just so popular, and everybody loves Blanche. And then Sophia is like the feisty mom, right? So she's feisty and she's hilarious, and she's pretty witty, and she can burn.
Oh yeah,
she burns too. And then it just follows them and all their crazy shenanigans, and they're hilarious together.
Cool. Let's talk about shows we hate.
Okay.
Everybody, get ready for the meat and the sandwich.
Shows we hate.
Boy, I got a few.
Okay.
God, I freaking hate 60 Minutes.
60 Minutes.
Oh God.
So do you like watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
How do you know you hate it?
I don't know, maybe the clicking noise and then all of a sudden you get some like reporter, there was radioactive activity that's being investigated. It's like, Mom, turn on damn Disney. Turn on the world of Disney. Football's over. But another show I do not like now that I used to like then was Saturday Night Live.
Oh my God.
I am not a fan of today. I am not a fan of today's Saturday Night Live.
No, it stinks. It used to be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
See, that's why it didn't come up in our favorite shows, is because we forgot it existed, because it isn't funny nowadays.
A 49-year-old show, but what else?
I agree with that. It's just not funny anymore.
Yeah. I really wasn't a fan of Parks and Recs, except for one thing.
What was the one thing?
Aubrey Plaza. That was it.
You know,
I just watched the show for Aubrey Plaza. That was it. I don't give a damn about everybody else. I didn't care.
I forgot. So I was wondering who she was, because I know that you like her based on your posts. But I was like, I didn't know who she was or what she was in.
She's a talent.
Now
But it's like, I don't know why she was on that show.
That she was in Parks and Rec.
Now it's like, you know what? I think she carried that show. She's got back problems because Aubrey carried that damn show.
What has she been in? Like what movies and stuff?
Oh, she's been in like Life After Beth. Another recent good film I will actually bring up is from past episode, The To-Do List. Very funny film. I like it. Mike and Dave's wedding. Wow. I guess just me.
Dave's wedding dates or something?
Think so.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, is she in that?
Yep.
Oh, that's who she is. Okay, got it. Yeah, she's funny, and that's a funny movie.
Yep.
Okay. Man, I don't know about shows that I hate, because if I don't like a show, I just don't watch it. So.
Come on.
That's usually.
Come on. No. You have to hate a show.
Isn't that what people do? Like, who watches a show that they hate? I don't understand. It's a picture of her. He's obsessed. It's fine.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, we got a show to do. Come on, you gotta hate something. You gotta hate something. Come on. I mean, you gotta listen. I'm not gonna carry the show of hate on my back. Come on, you gotta be.
I don't like. This is just in general. I don't like new cartoons.
True, I will go with that.
I think new cartoons are
Excuse me.
awful.
They are.
They don't. I don't even know what they're doing. I don't even know how kids even enjoy them. Like I don't understand. Like all new cartoons pretty much suck. The one exception that I can think of off the top of my head, there could be more, but I can't think of them. The only one is Phineas and Ferb. I think that's hilarious. That's on the Disney Channel, and they're still making.
I used to like Dexter's Laboratory
episodes. Yeah, that's not new, dear. That's like 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Did you hear that? Damn. Wow.
That was good.
That was on there, dude.
Shit, like cartoons in like the 2000s, they still had it going on. Like Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo. Lots of people like Powerpuff Girls.
I wasn't a fan of that.
I mean, it was all right. My little cousin loved it. We would watch it together.
Yeah.
Shout out, little cuz. So new cartoons, I don't like those. What else do I not like? I mean, I just don't like. I guess there's a lot of shows that I don't like, but I just don't watch them because I can't get into them. Like I am very like energy sensitive, which is why most of the things that I like are like old school and they're lighthearted and they're fun loving.
Gotcha, yeah.
And they're easy because I'm very energy sensitive. So like I can't watch shows that are like super dramatic or super raunchy or super intense because it messes with my energy vibes.
Really?
What's that show? Is it like a Shameless? That's a newer show.
Sounds like, yeah.
It's a newer show, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the one that I don't like.
Okay.
I've watched it just because like I've had friends who've liked it, so I've watched it with them, but like I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Like I just don't like, I don't know, it's too, reality can be too sad. And I just can't deal with it. Like the This Is Us.
I'm going to write that down. Reality can be too sad.
It's true. This Is Us, I haven't seen that because I know that I can't. Because it is about like, it like rips your heart out apparently and is like sad and intense and about real life.
I'll make you cry, man.
Like, no thanks. I like the real life that's like mixed with unicorns and rainbows.
All right. How about shows that we would surprise our audience that we like?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
There's not a show that you would make me go, what?
I feel like I'm pretty much like a, you know what I mean? I'm like a open book. That's what I was like a read the book person. I'm a read the book.
We don't read the book kind of person, not an open book.
I'm an open book gal. So I can't think of any shows that would surprise. Let me think about it. What's yours?
Dallas.
Why would that surprise me?
Do I look like I watched Dallas?
Like the
Ewings?
The old school Dallas?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I got into that show for some reason. My mom used to watch that, and then I got into it, and I started liking it.
Huh. I don't know. I can't think of any. Maybe Revenge. Revenge was a good one. And it's all about, though, like, it's dramatic, and it's about, like, getting back at people who've done you wrong, which is, like, not what I'm about. So maybe that would surprise people. Because I'm an anti-revenge type gal. Yeah. But that show kept me locked in.
I hope we now made that sandwich more delicious because there's
sandwich.
A lot of meat in that one, by the way, with the hatred. But
no, that's good. Okay, so let's end it with shows we tip our hats to. I'm gonna tip my hat to all the like cartoons in the 90s.
Nice.
So like Disney. Oh my gosh, you remember Disney Saturday mornings? Saturday morning. Disney Day Off. It was called Disney Day Off, and it was Saturday morning.
Yep.
They played the Disney cartoons. They played the old ones, like the old Mickey Mouse and stuff like that.
Yeah,
classic.
I think for me with that one, it was the Wonderful World of Disney.
Yes.
Used to be on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
So, I will tip my hat to some of the '80s shows.
Yeah.
That my mom and my dad used to watch a lot. There was Dallas.
Okay.
My dad used to love Hunter
Yes.
and Miami Vice.
Mm-hmm.
There were some really good sitcoms. Three's Company is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Got into The Love Boat.
Yep.
So I tip my hat to those shows.
Happy Days.
Yes.
MASH.
Mork and Mindy.
Oh my gosh, Mork and Mindy.
That was a great show.
Do you remember the 90s cartoons like Tailspin and
DuckTales.
DuckTales, Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember Eek the Cat? Bobby's World?
Bobby's World. I remember Bobby's World.
Gosh, those were the good days. The Jetsons and the Flintstones, that wasn't from the 90s, but let's talk about classic cartoons.
Oh, yeah. Classic cartoons. Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling.
Man, I haven't seen that, and now I want to. I didn't know that was a thing. It was a cartoon with Hulk Hogan?
Heck yeah.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to like it, but shut up, phone.
All right. Okay, so that pretty much sums up our shows, our likes and dislikes and those in between.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How do you want to say goodbye?
I bid you farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen. Adieu.
Goodbye, everybody. Get the hell out of here.
Come on, knock on our door. We'll be waiting for you.
Get out of here.
Where the kisses are hers and his.
Oh my gosh, the Ropers. It's the Ropers. Hijack.
All right, guys. That's our show. We hope to see you next time.
Bye.
On A Girl, a Guy, and a Microphone.
Laters.